Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and today we're going to talk about the possible far future. And wow, that sounded very dramatic, but let's move on. So The Shadow and the Blade was recently announced as the newest DLC for Total War Warhammer 2, and while many fans were actually very happy with the announced legendary lords, some were naturally disappointed. And I totally understand them. They want to see their favourite legendary lords, heroes and units in the game. They want to be able to play as them and just conquer the world with them. And the big name I've been seeing around the forums and Reddit and all that right now is Throt The Unclean. Why wasn't Clan Moulder chosen as the Skaven clan? With many fans now fearing that Clan Moulder may never actually be included into the game. But fear not, my friends, they will eventually be included. Throt is way too important of a legendary lord not to. And there's also some units they can still add to it, so let's just go over that. Throt the Unclean is a very special Packmaster. He experiments on a lot of people and Skaven and anything really, and creates horrifying monstrosities that we know of in the Warhammer world. And while we already have a lot of those monstrosities, the Hell Pit Abomination, the Rat Ogre and so on, there's still a few other things that they can still add in. A lot of people are fearing the fact that since a lot of the Clan Moulder units are already there, they won't be added. But look at what happened with Clan Eshin, where they added units from Clan Scryer instead. There are also a few supplements they can look through, and there's a large number of units that still fit with the theme of Clan Moulder. Augmented Rat Ogres being the main choice, Chimera Rats, Giant Rats, Wolf Rats, Throtlings and more. There's also the choices for lords and heroes, where we could see Packmasters being elevated as a side unit to a lord and a hero. There are a fair amount of options, and people shouldn't be worried with the fact that Clan Moulder isn't here yet, because they will still eventually show up. Yeah, I might be wrong here, and I've been wrong with a few speculation videos, but here's the thing, it looks like we're going to be heading towards an end times timeline, and Throt is actually quite important in the end times, believe it or not, because it's with him and Ikit Claw that we ended up getting the Storm Fiends. And if we end up in an end time scenario with no Storm Fiends, I bet a lot of fans, especially Skaven, are going to be very angry. Myself included, because believe me, as a Skaven player, the only time you'd start winning in the end times is when you started bringing those monstrosities. It's more than likely that we'll end up seeing Throt and the rest of Clan Moulder coming in Game 3. That is something that we are pretty much sure of at this point. When exactly is pretty much unknown, but I'm assuming it's going to be a cross-platform DLC. My idea is actually Throt versus Nurgle in The Unclean and the Diseased. It might be kind of cool. I'm not too sure what you guys think about that. Because thematically, Nurgle could be trying to spread plague across the world, and Throt could just be trying to get a hold of some demons to try and experiment on them. Yes, they're not really corporal in such a sense, and not really tied to the world, but Throt could kind of try and harness the plagues of Nurgle to better work with some weaponry in Clan Moulder. Now, there's not really much to say. I just kind of wanted to put people's mind at rest here. Yeah, I might be wrong, but it's very unlikely that we won't get Throt. Same as Thanquol, that's a little different story, but in short, I think he's going to be one of those White Dwarf promotions, because it makes sense. We've had the White Dwarf, we've had Gotrek and Felix, it only makes sense for Thanquol to be one too. But with that, my friends, we've come to the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, might I suggest giving the video a like, or even subscribing to the channel, as it really does help us out. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all again very, very soon. Have a good day.